Hey guys, Adrian here from 2pg.com, your great source for two-player and multiplayer games. You can socialize and brag. There's an achievement and ranking system, and you can get points and win prizes. So today we're going to be taking a look at one of the many games over here at 2pg, that is Ultraman versus Monsters. This is a special game in that it's from the Japanese classic anime, whatever you want to call it, fighting titles, that is Ultraman. So this is Ultraman versus Monsters. So you get to play as Ultraman and take on an assortment of monsters through the levels. In some cases you're taking on multiple monsters throughout the levels, and it's a multiplayer game. You can play it with a friend, you can use both sides of the keyboard, or you can just play it as one player. I prefer one player, but either or is fun, and you can play with, again, a friend and go through the whole campaign mode, and it does increase in difficulty with multiple players, but nonetheless still fun. At the very bottom here you can go ahead and rate the game, and you can go out and share it amongst your favorite social networks as well. And this is definitely one of those combo games where you can use special powers and stuff like that. That's something else that's pretty special about the game. You have those special moves and all of that. So let's jump right into the game here. So here it is, Ultraman versus Monsters, once it's loading up here. And your basic moves are your A, you're going to use your A key, D key to move, J to attack, K to jump, superpower. So here's the main menu, Ultraman versus Monsters, the double edition. You can go into single player mode or multiplayer mode. You can also see the instructions there. You can see the author, all of that good stuff. So if you want to see instructions here, you can see the basic key layout. As I mentioned earlier, you can do stuff like using the A key, the D key, WASD if you're on the left side if you're doing the single player. Your attack is your J, K, L keys. L would be your superpower, K would be your jump, J would be your attack. You can also use U, I, O to do combos, evasion. Running is double tapping the D key, striking, double tap D, and then hit J. All these great combos, and the same thing for two players. Alright, with that, let's jump right into the single player. You can say new game here. And again, if there's any tip, it'd be definitely to learn your combo moves. That would be my biggest tip in using your special power, because your special power allows you to get or deal out tons of damage here. So I'm going to transform here into Ultraman. And again, this is one of those popular hit series from Japan, so this is based off the anime and all of that. So you can see here you have enemies coming in from both sides, and your objective is to take them all out, and your health bar is represented in the top left, as you can see there. And when it's glowing, that means you can use your special power. So you can see here, again, using your special power to clear out waves of enemies is my biggest tip. So when you have like a bunch stacked like that, then definitely it's worth using it, and of course conserving it, using it for times when you're really cornered by a huge wave of enemies here. And you can see here you're just dealing out damage to them, trying to clear out all the waves, and then build up by building up your combo. You can see I'm on combo 66. That builds up my special power, so I can now use the special power, and I completed that level. So you can see there I eradicated all the monsters in there. I can hit spacebar for the next level, and as the levels continue, basically the monsters get more stronger. You get bigger monsters, like you can see here. You got this guy. Not only that, you can see it's a mini boss essentially for every level, but you also get an increased quantity of monsters that come in each level. So you want to focus on the boss primarily, but also get all of the smaller minions sort of around him, so they don't deal too much damage to you. And then keep in mind, you can jump and do all this stuff here. You can see these are the evasion moves I was talking about, so you can kind of roll through if you want to dodge moves. You can see how he charges his fireball. Definitely learn how to use that. Again, just to roll through his special attacks and stuff like that. That way you don't take any damage at all. Again, I'm just trying to charge up my combo here. Now that I got them all lined up, it's the perfect time to use my special power on all of them. You can see there I got the boss in that case. And this is Ultraman versus Monsters. Again, the levels get harder. If you have multiple players, like I said, if you're playing with a friend, then it's twice the quality or quantity of monsters, but still much more fun with a friend. If you have a friend to play with, definitely worth trying out if you're a fan of the Ultraman series. So this is Ultraman versus Monsters, one of the many games over here at 2pg, so head on over and check it out again at 2pg.com. Thanks for watching.